See where we're at here, what we need to be doing. Looks like I left off at a place ready to go, so we're just going to head to what I was doing last. By the way, I got my first platinum whitetail, yay yay. So now, I always said I can't hope for a great one. I don't even have a platinum. Platinum's taken care of. Great one is now in view. I say I got to get a couple platinums first, which is fine. And it was on old ski. I was getting ready to pack up my feeders and bounce because these daggone wolves, they do complicate the hunts, but I snatched the trophy of all trophies so far for me on this map, so. Also, if you look down in the bottom right hand corner where it used to be my setting distance for my rifle, I now have the perk I wanted to unlock, which allows me to go to lookout towers and reveal the need zones in that area. I still haven't even tested it yet. We got some action over here at the stand. I'm going to get in closer before we start thinking about taking shots. What's my money situation look like? Not too bad. Oh, what's this over here? Let these guys go on in so I don't scare them off. Class 7 animal. I think we can put this on just in case I decide to take a shot on a big boy. All females though. I haven't seen one male straggle in there yet. I heard some sort of fan of some sort in the background. Alright, let's get back up into this stand here. We let the elk cross. I guess I could have identified one of them to see if they were nervous, but I didn't think they were. Nice and calm. Let's finish getting on up in here. Still nice and calm. But we have an all ladies meeting here tonight. I don't think I should shoot anything, even though they're not whitetail, and I should, I don't know, maybe take out that big female moose. Honestly, I should probably just bounce on. That'd be the smartest move. Are there any feeders that don't have any heat on them? Let's try this one. I'm going to do the smart move and just leave it alone. I wonder if you can herd management with the exact same techniques. You know, like you have your certain watering holes that you let run the smalls and the females. You leave those alone. Alright, let's get back to degrisined here. Starting to get dark. Another good thing about this map too, a lot of the watchtowers are spawnable. You can spawn right to the lookout spot. Oh, what's by me? Everything's a little bit behind. I looked over at the screen and seen how crazy I was side-eyeing that doe of whatever sorts, female. I don't know if all female deer species, like, do you call a female moose? What do you call that? Is she a doe? Let's make sure I got a picture of this guy. One of the missions here is have pictures of all these different birds. Must already have him. That guy didn't like the sound of the picture being taken. Take off running, guy. Where are you going? Just trying to put a little arrow in you. Sit still. It'll be done before you know it. What's this guy over here? Off away from the stand. A couple of them walking around all crazy. What are you guys out here doing? Stands down that way. I hear a fan of some sorts, there's no doubt about it. Right here, just to help with the noise, we're gonna drop it low. 8.5 minutes deep. The 10-minute mark, a little bit of freedom. And we up. Oh, snap. We got some wolves coming in. Andy's a hard. We're going to have to take him out before he dips. Go on, that was a good shot. I was going to say, don't dip too far on me. I didn't even take time to see if he was male or female. Look at this guy. Don't go nowhere. Where you going? Where you going, buddy? Sit still. I could probably hang out for a minute here and still see some activity, and that's probably why they weren't at their feeder. Old Mr. Hard Wolf down here ran them off. Let's go collect. Get our pistol out in case some of his buddies were hanging close by. I should have glanced for a pinch longer to see if anybody else was around, but when I seen his rankings were high, I was like, nah, we're going to go ahead and collect this guy right here. He should be at least a gold. We're not going to taxi him yet. Yeah, he's a gold. We're going to save the harvest, though, for sure. 1,500, guy like that. I'm surprised his buddies weren't right there pushing back at me. Yeah, I guess we're going to go ahead and hit the next spot. Hearing these guys here, it makes me think they're trying their hardest to creep back in there. They're like, dude, we're hungry. Let us eat. And surprisingly, it's the rare seen male. For whatever reason on this map, there's a way more female elk than there are male. Real fast before I make the change. It's getting nighttime. We put on that, where are these guys coming from? Yeah, revenge your buddy. Come get you some wolves. Yeah, let's put on the nighttime scopes. Alright, so I think I got it on both. Let's check just to make sure. Alright, and this guy snuck in. I knew they was hungry. Alright, this guy's a 7. That means we can shoot him down with this big dog. We're going to give him a minute, let him and his hombres roll in, see if we get anything crazy. No need to be nervous, guy. Actually, I think they're nervous because of wolves. Which is fine, as long as the wolves hang out within view. Let me get a nice wolf for my collection. I won't have any complaints at that either. Let's fire up real quick here and let these guys creep in. One thing we're not going to do is spend too much time here. We got other feeders and spots to hit. We already got more than what I was expecting with the gold wolf. It's just a little dessert right here. And those 3 boys popped in so quick. I feel like I hear the pantings of dogs around me though. I know we definitely heard the howls as they was approaching the feeder. Alright, visually he's got to be the biggest. 371, 281. Yeah, he's the big dog. Alright, we're getting ready to take you out, big guy. Oops, he goes. Yikes. Don't go too far on me. Stop. No, where you going? That's not how you do it. Not cool, deer, not cool. Let's get the mark of him way out here. And let's go hunt this guy down over 300 meters away. Put the pistol on. I got a feeling we're in wolf territory. Oh yeah, got the snow everywhere making stuff hard to see. This is probably the best visuals, except for I can't see my blood mark once I get up on it. The snow definitely has its ups and downs. What's the rate? My God, it hasn't went anywhere, huh? We didn't get as good a shot as we thought we got. I thought that was a pretty decent shot, to be honest. I wonder if they have like blood in the water attracting sharks. The smell of blood in the air attracting these wolves in. Alright, that was some weird elk noise, I'm pretty sure. No Rocky Mountain sheep. Sounds like a burp fart combo. What are we looking like? 25, 50, still a ways to go. It's a hunt right here. And honestly, this buck wasn't even worth it. He's probably lucky to be a silver. And I obviously didn't get nowhere near as good a shot as I thought I did, so I'll be lucky if they don't penalize me for a bad shot. Yep, there's his buddies hanging around like a bunch of dummies. And they weren't worth, I mean, heck, they was half his size, and he's lucky to be a silver, yeah, bronze. Oh, come on. For one, I don't know, I guess because I was up at a higher range, that probably had something to do with I was shooting down from an angle. I thought I was way closer to being behind the shoulder blade. Anyways. Let's see where these other feeders are. So that we took this guy out from this feeder. Let's do this guy. I think this is where I initially started and left him alone. There wasn't anything there worth killing. This time, if that big female moose is sitting there, we'll take her big behind out. Also, I got my first platinum deer that needs to be displayed. We're no longer keeping anything under 140 gold. Alright, where's the pointer? I should have already laid the pointer out right over there. So we know where we're headed. Kick it into a little bit of a slower motion. drop low here around 70. Wind's not too bad. Hopefully we see one of those close to 300 bucks. Get my first great one. That's one thing. If I happen to be playing and not recording and get my first great one, I don't know. I'm lying. I would shoot it. I was going to say, I'd like to tell myself I'd save right there, turn it off, and come back and shoot it, but I'd be too afraid I'd miss the shot. I'd just take it out. Deal with the consequences all great. But at least if these guys do push too much, they're going to run off anything anyways. I might as well walk to this. Where are they at? Yeah, if there was anything out there, those wolves would have chased it. We're going to get up here and peek. Give it a minute. Maybe me running the wolves off will allow them to come in. I know that elk came in awful fast last time. Yeah, it's crickets. That is easily the worst part about this map, is dealing with those wolves, but they're kind of cool in their own way. Where are you barking buttholes at now, huh? I'm up in the stand ready to take aim, and you guys got quiet on me. And that stand should be, well, yeah, it doesn't have any exclamation mark on. 89% still fed. Yeah, it ain't the stand is what's the issue. You pesky wolves. Alright, I think I'm going to go check out Mississippi. It's been a minute. We done ran this one. Check out the feeders I got over here. Get some bears. And I think since I do the nighttime bear run, I'm going to accidentally eventually creep up on a great one bear with all this grinding. You know what? We're going to go ahead and run this feeder, turn it back on. I know I had the idea of not doing it. Yeah, I'm still holding firm on that. I'm going to wait it out. I got plans, and I don't want to have too many feeders going at one time, so I'm going to let some of them run dry, and then I will go back to setting up more, doing the strategy I had planned out. But yeah, the nighttime bear run is almost as lucrative as the Emerald Coast crocodile run. You get 2 or 3 bears per stand, 1,200 a bear. This is actually my furthest set away tent. As you've seen, it wasn't a tent, it was a regular spawn-in spot, but a lot of them are just 250, 270 meters away. Run right in, get a quick 2 kills. So I've thought about, since I had the feeders, doing a crocodile run, but I was like, well, it's really doesn't make the sense. Might as well just keep grinding these feeders. Get a few more out there, that way they have time to respawn when I kill off all the biggies. Get some Tupacs in here. see. I don't know why I got this little goofy map in my hand. No need for that. We are going to need to re-up on the ammo for this gun. I want to run these feeders dry, and I know I've seen a great one in the Rocky, or no, it'd be the Appalachian Mountains, the Northeast map. New England map is, I believe, what it's called. So I'm going to hit up some of those prime fields, set my stands and feeders up, and see if we can snatch that big guy off the map. I still haven't ran my skill I was waiting forever to get, but this feeder pack kind of took my attention totally off of that. I don't need to find need zones when I create them. I just need money to set up these feeders where I want them, and it's not just a feeder, of course. You got to have a tent, you got to have a stand if it's not in a good location. Definitely more to it than just setting up the feeder. I guess theoretically you could hunt it cheaply, but you don't want the dead zones of somewhere you're taking the time to create long-term hunting. Yeah. All that being said, definitely one of my favorite DLCs. I would say, if as far as gadgets, if I only had to pick one DLC, like you only get one, it would easily be this one. Tree stands you can get around by using in-stand in-game stands. The calls have pretty much become useless. Was tents? Well, yeah, this one doesn't matter. I don't need to run through what all is a DLC. By far, feeders would be my choice. Got a nice little spawn in out here. That guy looks like he's decent. Alright, let's put on the binoculars, pick out which guy we're going to harvest. Ooh, we got some hidden over here too. Almost didn't see you, buddy, but you're not that big anyways. See, that's crazy. Like, even though we got the feeder right over here, we still got feed zones. And those feed zones weren't here when I laid that feeder down. They're just waiting their turn to get in. Alright, let's see who's the biggest guy out of you guys over here. Won't let me lock in on the guy I want. 195, but I didn't see your buddy behind you. What's he sitting on? I don't think he's bigger. Well, he might be. He might be the one to try and hit. Alright, let's put the gun on and wait for him to move around just a pinch. See if we get a better idea who's boss. 195, I believe, is the biggest I've seen so far. It's not going to be these guys, right? 192. Such a bad view of these guys, though. We might have to take out old 195 over there. There we go. 195. Now we just got to get old Goofy in the front to lay down. Come on, haven't you had your fill? Lay down, bud. There you go. Now if this goofy girl would get out of the way, I could even get a peek at the guy behind you. That's asking too much, ain't it? I bet you he's the one, though. You know what? It wouldn't kill me to wait it out just a second. I'd hate, as they were running off, to see a 280, which he ain't it. You know what? He ain't the one. I can get a good enough view. Trying to get a view of him. 197. Yeah. That wasn't that crazy. Ooh. Reload here. My laptop went off. Not sure that my game's playing. That's no good. Yeah, barely a silver, which is fine. Let's reload this back up, see if this works here. Check the size of the feeder, 6%. That one's almost done. 36. 35. Alright, let's see if this works here. I just tried to re-pull up the Twitch stream on my laptop. Looks like I did get a message there I didn't see. Sorry, arrogant. Lobotomy you. Anyways. Doesn't look like there's anything special. We're taking it back to a ski. Man, my laptop is frozen. Yeah, you wolves. Out here ruining everything. I already know. What if I turn this down to the lowest setting? my laptop. Keep it low. Alright. These wolves coming to get me, dang it. Messing up my hunt already. Just let me make it to the stand, guys. And they probably done ran off my target that I was going to go after. I can't blame them for not sticking around while we got the old wolves wreaking havoc. Odd thing is you probably get a better... Oh, man, that scared the crap out of me. I don't know why. Trying to watch myself because it's a few seconds behind. I didn't jump as bad as I thought I did. Inside I jumped. Oh crap, what are you doing, crazy? Get out of here. Nobody at the old feeder. I mean, what are you doing? Are you trying to fight me? What are you doing, crazy? It's insane. Get out of here. Like, she's sticking around. Holy crap. How can you get me from up here? That ain't fair. What the hell is that? I'm gonna have to get out of here and fight her. You're about to get pistoled up, Goofy. Actually, I should bow and arrow up. That way I don't... Who else wants some? What the hell's wrong with you fools? Bang! Take that. Oh, where are you going? Don't run now. Come back and fight. I'll have to chase you down forever. I should have shot you with a real gun if he was going to run like that after. Probably barely bleeding. That was crazy though. They was letting her attack me while I was in the stand. I wonder if wolves are able to attack you if you make it to the stand. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm hunting her down. Where's she at? That's got to be her. That's some crap. I should have never shot her, but she wouldn't leave me alone. She was going to kill me. There is a chance I get lucky and she didn't die. Sometimes a little leg shot with a weaker caliber gun. Only problem is there was already heating pressure there, so I can't tell. That's a little female. We're going to just leave this area alone. I know I should try and collect the female, but she's causing more headache than what she's worth. These are all basically the same. pressure-wise. I should get back up in that stand and just hang out. Chief 1, and give it a minute. Yeah, because they're coming into this stand. Just get up in there, back off, and let them creep back in like they were trying to do. The old female moose said, "I refuse, buddy." Medium male running off. Female. It's alright, guys. You go back to your eating. I'm just getting in my little stand here. You won't even know I'm there until I decide to reach out and touch you. Oh, don't tell me another lady moose is going to get up in here and headbutt me. Alright, we should be good now. Hopefully, since all the chaos is done, they'll start to creep back in. We'll hunt a few more stands while we have the nighttime animals creeping in, and then thinking at daylight I might try and set up a spot or two in New England. Is my money like almost 6,000? If I plan them right where I don't have to buy the stands, I only have to buy the tents and the feeder and use in-game stands, I might be able to pull off a couple nice locations. What's this? A little dusky grouse. Letting everybody know things cool. Come back, guys. It's cool. He's gone. Seen something else light up there. Ooh. Little whitetail. 208. All right. Good thing we hung out for a minute because this is who we was waiting on. It was you guys and your buds. Come on in. Dinner's waiting. Oh, yeah. We celebratory. You know. Let these guys creep on in. Good thing we hung out. Yeah. Call them in, girl. Tell them the food's good over here. You ain't gotta stop there, buddy. Keep going in. There's a feeder right over there. 208. Check this. I have somebody coming in and fixing my natural gas. That wasn't it. I have to keep an eye on that. We know there's some 200s hiding back in here. Come on, show yourself. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Tell a friend to tell a friend. There you guys go. Come on. Don't be shy. There's some suckers over here somewhere. Where are you at, suckers? Did they move? lost track of those. Oh no, here they are. These little goofies sitting back here. Alright, what's this biggest ones? 208. We got 207, 197. And something hiding back here. There's one more over here with some antlers ducked off. There he is. Come on, let me get aimed on you. There he is, 210. I'm pretty sure 210s. El numero uno. Oh, and is he laying down? No, that's another one laying down back there. $196. We don't care about him. Now, for 2 or 3 points, is it worth waiting for this other guy to get away from these females that's hiding him, or should we go ahead and take out 207? I say 207 and then see what happens on getting a shot at this guy over here. That was a horrible shot. Still does the trick. I put this gun on for deer thinking I'd get multiple shots off, but if I'm only going to secure one shot, I'd be better off going back to the original rifle I used a lot. You could shoot them in the paw and the hoof, and they drop. Oh, great. Got the freaking wolves coming in. Gotta like that. Hurry up and get my kill collected so I don't have to come back and mess with you guys if you kill me. I'm only sitting on half energy. Dang wolves. That thing was a gold, but it couldn't have been that high even if it maxed itself out. I wouldn't have saved it. I wouldn't have minded looking at the shot and checking its fur out and things of that nature, but you pesky wolves didn't want that to be a possibility, now did you? Might as well go check out another stand. If we lowered the heat, yeah. I don't know, they still look half purplish. This one doesn't have any pressure, but I can't seem to make it to the stand. Oh yeah, wolves. Soon as you bounce in, gotta love that. Who don't love a pesky wolf messing up their mother freaking hunt, man? I need just a few more thou wow to put into my feeding system. Complete my circuit. You pesky dogs don't want me to have that for some reason. Wind is perfect for this hunt. If they will allow me to make it into my stand. Looks like we might make it. But for whatever reason, it's right before the stand where they seem to gather. I don't want to speak too soon. Oh, great. Like I said, oh no, that's a moose fleeing. Alright, cool. We cool with that, man. He's a big boy, but he wasn't at the stand. That's not who we're here to see. We're just now within earshot of the stand I'm going for. And moose are some of the least scarable animals on this game, so like, yeah, you had to be way closer. It's actually nuts how close you can, like if you have the wind going for you and you get down in prone position and creep in, it's crazy how close you can get to a moose on this game. You should be able to John Rambo stab him. Yeah. You like that idea there, Manitoban elk? Alright, let's get up here and look at what we was come to see. Get the viewpoint we need. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Some big old bears. So we got a 19 and an 18. Obviously, we can count. We know which one we want. Put the old dot close to the heart as we can. That was the next biggest, huh? He didn't stand up and roar. Come on, give me a roar. Ah, I'm tough. Right down here and get the one piece. Another donation for my feeding project. No gold, that's alright. 1,200 bucks. Oh great, here comes the dogs. Come on, dogs, I'm sick of you. You're the reason why there ain't no daggone animals out here. Come get you some. Oh, you want to run, huh? Come on. I need to put out some of those barrels with rotted meat. That would have to bring the wolves in. I don't know if Great One Wolf is... Something tells me there's a Great One Wolf. I might be wrong on that, but... Alright. We finally made it to that stand and got a kill. You know what? I don't want to go there. I'm going to check out this one. And I think I might place my trophy before I call it quits on this video. Not for sure yet. We might wait. Maybe start a video with the trophy lodge. That'd probably make more sense instead of ending with one. Oh snap. Thank goodness that was just a mating call because I wasn't paying attention. I was a little bit daydreaming about future ideas. I was just running away, clueless. Wind's good though. They threw out that mating call. Saved my booty. Man, there's quite a bit of a delay. I'm looking over. I just now took the drink on the picture over there. I've already lit the smoke and continued on. Alright, let's get up in here and see what's cracking. We already know there's at least a bear. We don't know how freak she is or anything. Might have spooked her. Only solo female, chilling calm. Give her a minute, see if she can moan and bring somebody else onto the feeder. Little mating call. She's like, I got dinner, it's on me. Only 90, we'll say 94 meters. No, 93s. Closer. I gotta remember to shoot a little bit lower than I think because of the spine and the angle I'm coming in at. I forget what deer it was, or there was something I shot that I should have had a way better kill on it from the way the target was showing me compared to what it showed the bullet actually did. But this one right here performed well. That bear dropped in an instant. As long as the wolves don't call, we'll... Yeah, I purposely aimed a little bit further down. Seemed to work out perfect. Could have been a little bit closer to the shoulder blade and hit that heart, but double lungs, perfect. Due to the hunting pressure, nothing didn't move. Which way is it going? East to west? Or west to east? I want to head east to west. Oh well. Almost at 60. I was wondering if I should put all my first diamonds in the little bullcrap Leighton Lakes house they give you. Because there's not multiple displays, just have every single one of those be diamonds, but we can always move them around. They're not locked into position once you place them. We got my diamond croc and diamond gator. As soon as you walk in, I believe this moose back here is a diamond. I know this bear is. Yep, diamond moose. Diamond bear. Diamond gator. That's the diamond croc. Diamond gator. This guy's a 250 gold. He should have been diamond, tell you the truth. What are these wolves? Silver. Silver. Well, we got a nice gold wolf to go with you guys. And in here, I think we're going to plant the old platinum. He won't fit on one of these, will he? Nope. What's this big guy? 216, not a big guy. I must have put that one into storage, didn't need it no more. Let's flip old bad boy around. Look back at it. Look back at it. Come on, show me something cool. First diamond. Boom. Pretty soon we're going to have all the diamonds on the wall, and these will be filled with great ones is the idea. Couldn't wait. Obviously we put it at the end of this video. Got my golden rare colored male turkey, and then we got the rare colored female to go with him. So he ain't lonely in eternity. This room has been kind of dedicated to deer-like animals that aren't deer. This one was made way prematurely. These deers aren't worth a crap, but I had enough money and wanted to make the cool mount. They'll get removed before too long. What's this big guy here? Gold? The old mallard. Turkey. Yeah, still have a really long ways to go, but we're getting some cool stuff in there. Oh, we got the little raccoon. That's an odd trophy rating. Do we have anything back here in this bedroom? Or bar or whatever it is? No. But there's options for sure. Just shows you how much of a ways I have to go. I'm not collecting just anything. Like I did it first, but I realized that was a waste of money. So now I'm trying to only get cool rated stuff. I believe both these gators are platinums. Or not platinum, I mean diamond. Nope, that was a gold, but this one's a diamond. Most of my bucks are golds. I think the only gold, or the only one displayed that isn't a gold besides this new diamond here is this one back here, and that's just because he's an albino. I believe he's silver. I get bored one day, I ought to put these in order and get rid of the weakest of the weak. Now that we've set higher standards, we might leave old albino till we get a real albino to replace him with. Alright, we're going to call it there. I will be back to stream a little bit more here in a little bit, though. That was just get an hour in. So, appreciate you stopping by, and I will see you here in a little bit.